Hi Capricorns, welcome to Quickie Tarot. Hey, it's time for your weekly reading. So I have shuffled these cards really super good. If you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out, what can Capricorns expect? What can Capricorns expect in their lives? Please, universe, tell us what we need to know. There's some earth energy right there. Kind of on guard. Please give me more cards for Capricorn's reading, please. Wow. They are really coming out. And that goes there. The universe has a lot to say for you Capricorns. I'm telling you. Now we got to see what it is. We got lots of cards to start with. So Capricorns, the overall energy of this reading is on guard, you know. The sword's up. It's like, you know, giving somebody the last chance, or, you know, it's like if somebody messes up one more time, you're going to swing that sword. If they come too close, you're going to swing that sword. You're really on guard. Up here in your highest energy, the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is slow-moving energy. I think you've been looking for security and stability and some groundedness in your life. You might have been engaged. I mean, it's right next to the Six of Wands. So the Knight of Pentacles, this is earth, heavy earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I think it's you. And I think that you haven't been able to move forward, and you keep looking at this pentacle for security and stability and some groundedness, because I think you have a commitment, or you do have with a commitment with somebody, that everybody recognizes you as a couple with someone, and that someone is a soulmate, because it's right next to the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is a soulmate card. This is friends with love. So I think that you are in a commitment with someone. This is all male or female. Friends with love commitment. Let's read on. Let's find out why you are on guard. Because right under this Six of Wands is the Page of Pentacles. It's like you're barely hanging on to this commitment. There's a commitment between you and someone else, but you're barely hanging on to it because you're ready to swing that sword. We have the Two of Swords under the Knight of Pentacles. So that stability, that security, that you've been waiting for, that groundedness, you're protecting your heart here. You got your arms crossed in front of your heart. You have your swords up. It's like, don't come near me. And there's a blindfold on you. And that's like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. And I don't want to deal with it. This is ridiculous, is kind of how I feel with this. It's like, this is not what you signed up for. I think that's the energy like this got you on guard. There's something hurtful happened with this soulmate? Because right under there and right next to the Page of Swords is that Two of Cups, is a 10 of Swords. That's pain. That's being hurt. It's cycling out because it is the 10. It can't get an 11 of Swords. So that is going to cycle out, but it has to do with your soulmate. Under the Two of Swords, protecting yourself, guarding your heart is another soulmate card. You might have known this person since childhood that you have this like commitment with. But this is definitely a soulmate card, and definitely a soulmate. You don't want to deal with them. You are kind of like blocking them right now. That's how I feel. And I feel it's because you think they might have been running around on you. Male or female, you think they might be playing the field, not honoring the commitment. That's probably why this energy is in your highest energy, the Knight of Pentacles, that stability, the stability and the groundedness is just that horse doesn't move hardly at all. That's why everything's like so slow. It's because I think you think that they are running around on you. And your guard is really up about that. And then I have the Seven of Cups. I feel like this person, this other person, I feel like they're confused. I feel like there's a lot of choices out there for them. And they are confused on whether they've picked the right cup with you. That's what I'm getting. This is hurtful for you because you were certain that you had the right cup. This is like a pledge, you know, that two people are making with each other, two soulmates. It's like making a pledge to each other. Right next to that Six of Wands. So I think you thought you had the right cup, but he was, or she was having doubts about it. And so you think they're running around on you. I don't see evidence of that actually happening yet. Let me read on. I also see the Eight of Pentacles. So, you know, this is close to that Seven of Cups. So all that confusion and love, like, I feel like that's what they're thinking is, I think that's what you're picking up on right too, is they're having doubts about the relationship because they're second guessing their choices. They're second guessing like that they've picked the right cup, because see, all these cups here, they all have something in them, and so there's no room for love. And I think he's or she is very confused about whether they have chosen the right cup. There has been a lot of focus and a lot of work, it feels like, put into this relationship, trying to establish that groundedness, that security. It's right next to the King of Cups. And the King of Cups, this is possible water sign energy. So that would be Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So this King of Cups, okay, the thing about it is they have a big cup of love. See that big old cup? But they hold it close to their body. I feel like the other person or you, I think we're talking about the other person right now is holding back. I think they're holding back their cup of love that they offered up here because they're confused. Like I just said, that's on the same line. It's right next to focusing and working on things. I think they're confused, and they're feeling like they don't really want to hand out their cup of love. They're pulling back. That's what I feel. It's right next to the Hierophant. This is the actual traditional values and morals. A lot of times this can signify commitment, marriage, things like that. And I feel like they feel like they want to pull out of this commitment. We have the Seven of Swords here above, focusing and working on this, thinking about this, becoming more stable and secure. Seven of Swords, that's deceitful energy. That's lying, stealing, cheating. It could be jealousy. It can be rumors. It's unwanted energy. And it's like right above the working on this relationship. It's like being suspect. You're being suspect. Maybe not you. I mean, I think you are suspecting them of this type of behavior. Just like I said down here, this Knight of Wands, I think that's why your sword is up. You think they're running around on you. The Queen of Swords is here. The Queen of Swords, this is the card for air signs. This is for Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, so that might be in somebody's chart here. But more importantly, this is about asking and telling and speaking the truth through conversation. And it's going to come up, the behavior. If it hasn't already, it's going to come up like, what are you doing out there? I think the truth is I think you're going to say something like, I can't deal with this anymore, because I definitely see that Two of Swords over there. And I think that's part of the truth that will be spoken. And I feel like you will be left on your own, and I think they will too. I think this Hierophant, this is right above the Hierophant, whatever kind of commitment that you had or where you were going is just falling apart. I hate to say that. It's because of sneaky behavior that you suspect. But, then I have this Knight of Cups up here. And this is telling me that they really do have a cup of love. It's right above the Seven of Swords. That this cup of love really is sincere. So I don't, I'm looking at this and I'm wondering if this is in your imagination. I'm sorry to say, but I feel like they might not be sneaking around, but for some reason, you really feel like they are. And it's going to come up. You might even break up. It looks like you might even break up with them, male or female, because you think they are. But the Knight of Cups tells me that, that they were sincere. They did have a sincere cup of love, but after this conversation, they pull back. We got you blocking, this is in your highest energy, blocking the sincerity of that cup of love, blocking the truth that you get. It's like you don't believe it, you don't believe them. When you seek the truth, you don't believe this person, what they say. This is for Capricorn. What else do they need to know? This King of Cups could be the whole problem here, is just the pulling back of the love. The confusion, they could have cold feet, they could something like that, which is giving you the wrong impression. That's kind of how I'm feeling in reading these cards so far. And you Boy, you're not one to put up with anything like that. They are a soulmate. Show you the rest of these cards that came out. So next to the Hierophant, I had the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a card for fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But more importantly, it's male or female, and the Queen of Wands holds that staff of new beginnings. Wow, I think, let's see, this might work out. We got the Two of Wands right above the Queen of Wands, looking out, having the world. It's like there's a separation between the two of you. And because this Two of Wands is right next to the Five of Pentacles, which is being left out in the cold. Loneliness, it can be. It's like, there you are, all by yourself, having the whole world in your hand, looking out over the world. But you're thinking, you're not doing anything with it. You're just holding on to it. But you are holding the staff of new beginnings here. This might be an apology coming in too about, here, because right down here, they're pulling back that cup of love. And right here, they're handing out that cup of love. I think at first you blocked that, but it feels like it's going to be worked out because the Strength card came out, and this is the card for Leo. Queen of Wands also is fire energy, which includes Leo. So someone could have Leo in their chart someplace, but the infinity symbol here, this is knowing what you have to do, doing it, and it takes a lot of strength to do it. It comes out next to blocking the truth, and it also comes out under being, or above the card of being lonely and left out in the cold. I feel like it takes a lot of strength to pick up the staff right here of new beginnings again, to move forward. I want one more card. I'm cutting for it. The Magician. So the Magician is here to reveal some things to you. You're also manifesting. I think all this was meant to happen. This is now. I feel like all of this is meant to happen to, I don't know, to build trust. There's an issue. There's a trust issue here for sure. But the Magician is right above the Two of Wands. So it's showing you, this is how it's going to end up. You're going to be by yourself, with the whole world, though, in your hands, waiting, looking out over, not knowing, what direction to go in. And then it's also right next to the Strength card. And I think what it's pointing out here, because see, the infinity symbol is above the Magician's head and it's above the Strength card. Use your intuition. Follow your inner guidance system. I think what it's going to tell you is whatever it is that you have to do is really going to take a lot of strength from you. I think you've been treated wrongly in the past, is how I feel. And I feel like because you're suspect of this going on again, because they are like withdrawing. I feel like they're withdrawing, the other person, from this commitment, this that you have here a little bit, and this has really got you on guard and suspicious. But I think they really do love you, and I think you're going to resolve this issue. And I think you're going to find out that, no, they're not playing around. They're just confused. They want to work on this. So, Capricorns, this is your reading. And I thank you for watching Quickie Tarot.